lesson we'll use the factor theorem to factor polynomials. And at the top of the page here it says if p of b, p stands for a polynomial, we'll call p of x. If p of b equals 0, remember that's the remainder in the division by x minus b. If the remainder is 0, that means that x minus b, whatever number b is a factor of the original polynomial. And we'll use this idea to factor a couple of algebraic expressions. And the first one we're asked to factor is 3x cubed minus x squared minus 10x plus 8. And the possible factors are x minus a constant, and that constant will likely be a factor of 8, the constant on the end here. So the numbers that we would try to find numbers that the division gives a remainder of 0 are factors of 8. And of course the factors of 8 are plus or minus 1, 2, 4, and 8. So actually 8 has 8 factors. And you just search for numbers that give a remainder of 0. For example, we could try to see if p of 2 has a remainder of 0, which means that we're looking to see if x minus 2 is a factor of this polynomial. So if we fill 2 in, we go 3 times 2 cubed, and that's 24, because 2 cubed is 8, times 3 is 24. 2 squared is 4, 10 times 2 is 20, and plus 8. And that works out to be a value of 8. So the fact that it's not 0 means that p of 2 is 8, the remainder is not 0, so x minus 2 is not a factor of this polynomial. Now we could have found that remainder by using synthetic division. So you could have done the same thing with synthetic division. Of course we found p of 2 is 8 here, so we'd be putting a 2 here. And so bring the 3 down and go again, 2 times 3 is 6, so we have a 6 here. Negative 1 and 6 add to 5. And 5 times 2 is 10. Negative 10 and 10 add to 0. 0 times 2 is, of course, 0. And 8 and 0 add to 8. So there's the same remainder. We could have found that the remainder isn't 0 using synthetic division, or even long division, I suppose, as well. Now, so you continue to search for numbers that do give a remainder of 0. For example, another factor of 8 is 1. 1 is another number in this list, so we could try 1. Or you could graph 3x cubed minus x squared minus 10x plus 8, and notice that one of the x-intercept is 1. And so we bring the 3 down and multiply it by the 1, so 1 times 3 is 3. Negative 1 and 3 add to 2. And 1 times 2 is 2, so we put a 2 here below the negative 10. Negative 10 and 2 is negative 8. Times the 1 is negative 8, and we get a remainder of 0. So that means that x minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Now when we divide x minus 1 into the polynomial, we're left with 3x squared plus 2x minus 8. So we still have to factor the 3x squared plus 2x minus 8. And you actually could do another synthetic division. That's one of the nice things about synthetic division. If you know another number, or you want to check another number to see if you get a remainder of 0, you can actually just do the division with the remaining numbers here, the 3, 2, negative 8. And another number in this list of numbers is negative 2. We showed that 2